looked at the title of my speech, you would have seen the words Asian core beliefs, which might make you wonder, what are Asian core beliefs? As a child who was born and raised in Malaysia, I grew up on the foundation of these beliefs. 1. To be grateful for what you have. 2. To be prudent and not wasteful. 3. To have a harmonious relationship with your siblings. 4. To listen to your parents until you're mature enough to take responsibility for your own actions. And 5. The importance of education. My first core belief is to be grateful for what you have. I am considered a very lucky person since I'm able to go to IGP. There are some people, unfortunately, like my cousins, who aren't as lucky as me, so they can't go to IGP. Instead, they go to a government school. Therefore, my parents always tell me to be lucky, to be grateful that I have a place to live, food to eat, and an awesome school to study in. My second core belief is to be prudent and not wasteful. This is one of my core beliefs because my parents usually only allow us to get what we need and not what we want. Here are a few examples of us not wasting items. We don't usually buy much stuff. We keep our things neatly so we can pass it down to the next person. When we buy stationery, for example a pen, we use it to the fullest before discarding it. My third core belief is to have a harmonious relationship with your siblings. Having a harmonious relationship with my siblings is one of my core beliefs because an old saying is, blood is thicker than water. My mom also tells me a sibling relationship is one of the longest lasting relationships and will always be stronger than other relationships. My fourth core belief is to listen to your parents until you're mature enough to take responsibility for your own actions. This is one of my core beliefs because our parents have more experience than us. Therefore, they can share their experiences with us and prevent us from making the same mistakes they did when they were younger. To be honest, some of their advice is a bit irrelevant. For example, my parents control the amount of screen time I use. But what they don't understand is that this is our new way of communicating with our friends. But I do agree that too much screen time will affect my studies and damage my eyesight. Finally, my last core belief, the importance of education. My parents always emphasize studying well to me and my sisters. My mom always tells us, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. And my dad tells me, no pain, no gain. I think education is essential because education will help build an easier future. If you have a good education, you also have more choices when you're older. Education will also help increase your self-confidence. Self-confidence is a tool to help tackle problems like poverty, inequality, global issues, etc., etc. Asian core beliefs may seem somewhat strict or perhaps limiting, but following them gives me purpose, clarity, and the principles of a happy and prosperous life. So the next time you do not know why you're really fighting with your sibling or asking for a gadget your room is already filled with, ask yourself, why? Perhaps knowing your beliefs and values is a true road to happiness. Because after all, who does not want to live a life full of gratitude, sustainability, harmony, guidance, and wisdom? Thank you.